This is the Southside School of Financial Freedom Market Report and Small Account Update for the week ending November 16th, 2024. The market finished lower this week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average decreased minus 0.7% on Friday and was down minus 1.24% for the week. The S&P 500 decreased minus 1.32% on Friday and was down minus 2.08% for the week. The Nasdaq decreased minus 2.24% on Friday and was down minus 3.15% for the week. Looking at the week, we can see that there were 5 up finishes versus 10 down finishes for the major indexes. On Monday, all the major indexes finished up. On Tuesday and Thursday, all the major indexes finished down. On Wednesday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 finished up, while the Nasdaq finished down. And on Friday, all the major indexes finished down again. How did you do? My small account finished minus 1.89% lower, but generated cash flow of 1.24%. Even when the market falls and or my account doesn't do well, I still get income or cash flow by selling covered calls and naked puts. This method does not only guarantee cash flow or income, it can also beat the S&P 500. I created a watch list that I use to determine which options of stocks that I may want to sell. Looking at my watch list from the week, the strongest performer on the list was Bloom Energy Corporation, ticker symbol BE, in the first column. It was up 59.19% on Friday and increased 60.52% for the week. Bloom Energy Corporation is a renewable energy company that manufactures advanced and versatile energy platforms. The Bloom Energy Server and the Bloom Electrolyzer. The Bloom Energy Server operates in more than 1,200 locations in 7 countries. The server is designed to deliver reliable, resilient, clean, and affordable energy for utilities and organizations. The Bloom Electrolyzer is designed to produce hydrogen solutions based on the same solid oxide platform as the Bloom Energy Server. The electrolyzer is ideal for applications across gas, utilities, nuclear, concentrated solar, ammonia, and heavy industries. The incredible rise in stock price this week is due to an announced deal between Bloom Energy and American Electric Power, whereby Bloom Energy will supply up to 1 gigawatts worth of fuel cell to the electric utility company. Looking at a summary of results, Bloom Energy has increased almost 43% year to date. I generated cash flow from Bloom Energy this week. This week, I generated cash flow from selling 4 option contracts, 3 calls, and 1 put that ranged from $5.34 to $24.34. So it was on Monday when I sold a call for $15.34. And then it wasn't until Friday when I sold 2 calls, one for $24.34 and one for $5.34. And I sold a put for $17.34. That is a total of only $62.36, which is not a lot of money, but the account is small. $62.36 and cash flow was 1.24% of my account value. With this system, the cash flow money is free and clear. You can take it out of your account and spend it or leave it in to build your cash balance and or invest it. If I wanted to increase the amount of cash flow, I would have to use a larger account. So, for example, to 10x the cash flow to $623.60, I would use a larger account, and instead of selling 1 of everything that I sold, I would sell 10. This strategy is guaranteed to produce cash flow immediately and every week that it is applied. However, it does not guarantee the amount of cash flow from week to week nor the value of your account. The amount varies and the account value varies. Despite the variations in amount and value, the goal is to generate cash flow and beat the S&P 500. Please note that most professional money managers and their strategies do not consistently beat the S&P 500 every year. They usually lose, and they lose by a lot. Last year, this method beat the S&P 500 by almost 12%, but in 2024, my account is down minus 1.6% versus 23.24% up for SPY, which is an S&P 500 ETF. That's a difference of 24.84%, so I am losing to the S&P 500 by almost 25%. Bitcoin watch. Bitcoin increased 19.41% this past week, and it is up 23.92% from its previous all-time high. It is up almost 118% year to date. Some people believe that Bitcoin is the most transformative financial asset in 1,000 years. I think the best course of action is to dollar cost average, that is DCA, into the S&P 500 and DCA into Bitcoin at a 30 to 70% ratio for the next 10 years and or up to when you have invested at least $10,000. In fact, I have implemented a similar strategy where I have a portfolio that is about 87% in a Bitcoin ETF. After 22 weeks, it is up 43.94%. The S&P 500 ETF SPY is up 7.92%, and the cash flow system is up 12.9% in those 22 weeks. What do you think? What is your strategy? Do you know how to produce cash flow every week and beat the S&P 500? Do you invest in Bitcoin, which may prove to be the smartest investment of the decade? As you develop, analyze, and implement your strategy, please check back to see how my small account and my Bitcoin dominant account performs against the S&P 500 from week to week by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you.